like last year was kind of a breakthrough year for our race team. Winning 5 races and winning a couple throughout the chase. Getting to Homestead with a legit shot at winning a championship.
Oh, it comes down off the jack. 22 off the jack on the left side, and they're going to lose any time they thought they might gain. Disaster for the 22 on pit road.
This kind of mistake you could overcome early in the race, but not now.
You take a step back and you look at Homestead, and I don't look at that race as a failure. I look at it as a race that we really built a lot off of. We learned a lot throughout that whole weekend as a team. You don't have much time to, you don't want to think about it much. I'm always someone that just thinks into the future. What's the next race? And it wasn't very long after we got home from Homestead and the Xfinity banquet and all that. But right after that is just boom. What do we got to do? We got a new rules package coming. We had some new items coming down the road that we had to attack and figure out how to come out of the gate swinging.
Middletown, Connecticut's Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500.
Daytona 500, that was amazing. I can't put into words what that was like. That weekend, our car was so fast. I was able to do a lot of things inside the car. That feeling of seeing the checkered flag and crossing the start-finish line, and it hits you right there. Or at least it did for me. Some people say, when did it hit you? It hit me as soon as we crossed the start-finish line. I knew what race I was in, and I knew what that meant. And just the most fun moment is just pulling in the victory lane and you see your team, and they're as excited as you are inside the car, and you don't even know what to say to each other. You just keep screaming at each other. It's a surreal moment. It's the biggest race of the year.
Joey Logano comes onto the front stretch. Logano's going to win at the Glen. As they come out of turn number 4. Joey Logano tries to hang on. He will. He wins at Bristol.
Throughout the rest of the year, you obviously want to stack up some more wins and show that last year wasn't a fluke. You want to be able to go out there and win at different types of racetracks and run up front and collect those top 5s and really prove to everyone that you belong up there as a team. And I know we did that last year, but you're only as good as your last race a lot of times in the sport. So you're constantly needing to go out there and prove to everyone that your team to be racing with.
Regular season is over. It is time to get after it. The 10-race chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Championship.
We've been consistent. We've been fast. We've been winning races. Don't change it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I think that kind of applies to us. You got to look at it one race at a time. You have to get through each and every round. You got to be consistent. You got to get through all of it. We've gone through it once before last year, and we got ourselves all the way to Homestead. We know how to do it. As long as we all do our part, we're going to do fine. And you focus on what's going to make a difference. Our goal is to win the championship. I feel like we got a team that can do it. And if we don't expect to go out there and win this thing, why are we in it?